Hey guys, it's Ryan here. Welcome back to Digimon World. Now, I spent some time off camera grinding up the merit points we need by the Amazing Rod. You might be wondering why I'm starting at this screen. Well, it took a while to get all the points needed, despite us being at 200 and something last time I checked. That Monzemon is about to turn 18 and might die the moment I get out of this screen. And I didn't buy the Amazing Rod yet. So I'm hoping Monzemon doesn't die the second I save and go, and instead we can just go up to Shogun Gekomon and just buy the Amazing Rod super quick, and then Monzemon dies and we'll get a free teleport. Yes, okay. I don't know when Monzemon's gonna die, because he's now 18, and that becomes like the unstable age with Digimon. Alright. We never have to come back here. We are done with Shogun Gekomon forever. I have no way of getting back to town besides walking. Monzemon's at full everything. But yeah, now we have to walk back to town. Well, not all the way back to town, but we have to go to back to like the lake by dawn. We're not going to get there by dawn. That is the best thing that can happen, is that we get there by dawn. But it's not going to happen. Because that's the time when the sea monster, or the guardian of the lake, comes out and we can catch him and go off to a mystical land where we'll get better training gear. That all sound made up, but I swear that's real. When I was a kid, figuring this out was my favorite thing I ever figured out. Because I progressed pretty far through this as a kid. Well, not as a kid. As a kid, I didn't get very far. I mostly just trained up Digimon, found people to recruit via fighting, and that's all I did. Never really got an ultimate, never really got super far. As a teenager, I got way further in this game. And then I gave up, because the grind got too much for me. Now, as an adult, I am going to beat this game for you all today. Not today. We're not going to beat this game today. But just to clear my oh my god, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight at all. Like, fighting actually takes an hour of in-game time, I think. Well, I don't think it takes an hour of in-game time, but I don't think in-game time stops when you're fighting. And also, Monzemon is likely to just punch it to death. Which isn't bad, you know, punching to death isn't that bad. But there's also a large likelihood that we just use up all of our MP, and because there's no passive regeneration of any stats in this game, which is really dumb, because you'd think over the course of, like, I don't know, an entire day, you'd get some magic points back, or some HP back. Like, 10 an hour, or like, something like that. But no, the game really wants you to grind for everything. That's what I did to get all those points. I grinded them for about an hour or so, got a ton of money. And I didn't need to grind for an hour, because all the cards I got that I sold or gave to Shogun Gekomon to get merit points, I had gotten those in like the first few packs that I got from the secret shop. And I'll talk about the secret shop in a second and how card gathering is bullshit. But yeah, I got all those within like the first 2 packs. But I didn't want to leave it a chance, if that makes sense. I didn't know how many merit points I had starting, because if you notice, this is months later, even though I promised to start doing videos again. And on the regular, sometimes I get distracted. Sometimes I get like a bunch of games for like Christmas and stuff, and then I end up playing those forever. And sometimes really good free-to-play games come out on PS. And, like, Let It Die. I played that a lot. Oof. But, yeah. Anyways, we just have to get to the lake before it is officially midday. Another Big Berry. I think Big Berries put on a lot of weight onto Digimon at once, which is why I like grabbing them. Because the requirements for Digivolving into some of these ultimates is really strict. And of course, ultimates are the end game thing. You need them to beat the game, basically. You can't go in with a hyped up champion. So if I remember correctly, when you evolve from champion to ultimate, all your stats, I want to say they double, except when you turn into Monzimon. Wait, no, I think they double even if you turn to Monzimon. But because your base stats are so low with Numamon, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, getting cards is bullshit. And here's why. There's a machine in your general store that will give you cards for 100 a pop. 100 cards, or $100 for one card. And it's super cool. We have to use meat for this. I forgot how to do this. Uh-oh. And release. There we go. Where's Lake Guardian? Lake Guardian. Did I miss a step? Oh my god, don't tell me I freaking missed a step. We talked to the Tankmon, we beat, looking up online how to activate this was actually kind of stupid. Not in the sense of doing it was stupid, but in the sense that there's like 8 different ways people say to activate it swimming around. I think it's actually too late in the day to get him. Because you have to get it like right at dawn, if I remember correctly. I might go back to town anyways, because Monzimon might die in a second, which kind of sucks. Here, do you want this? Can I at least catch a Digimon? Or a freaking fit? Fine, whatever, fuck you. Didn't want to give you my bait anyways. But yeah, there's a lot of different sources. Like, oh, if you talk to Shellmon and look at it on the board, it'll make it appear. If you... Oh, well, these guys are... I was about to I was contemplating whether I have to run, but these guys are pretty easy. Moderate. By the way, that attack that they do is probably the best attack in the game. Or one of the best fire attacks in the game, because once it's fully cast, it's completely unavoidable. Like, it is actually unavoidable. It tracks you so hard that, like, even if your Digimon runs to the other side of the screen, you can't avoid it. It's pretty cool. Be great if I could learn it. But, again, what I'm getting at this game is that in order to learn moves, you have to be hit by them. And, unfortunately, only the only moves you can learn are moves relegated to the Digimon you have. So, if I wanted to, let's say... I don't know, let's throw this out here. Let's say I wanted to learn those fire moves, and like, alright, I'm going to go ahead and get hit by it with 1,000 times with Monzimon, because he's not taking any damage from it. He can get hit like 100 times, or 10 times, and it would only do like 1,000 damage. That would heighten my chances of learning it. Well, Monzimon can't learn doesn't use fire moves, and thus he can't learn fire moves. And thus we can never learn that move unless we have a fire type Digimon. And all the best fire types are basically champion. Like, I think there's more. I actually don't remember how many fire types there are. There's Miramon, Tyrannomon, Greymon, Centarumon? That's a huge maybe. I don't quite remember. That's like the 4 I know off the top of my head. Oh, and Agumon. Though you shouldn't be taking a rookie out to fight, as tempting as it would be, since the first battle you ever do in this game against that first Agumon is probably going to be with a rookie. It's just not worth it. It just is not worth it to go in there with a rookie against any other battle, because chances are it's not going to go well. You're going to lose your Digimon. Or not lose, but you're going to... Okay, why am I lagging? Oh, because he has to poop, I guess? I don't know what just happened. But yeah. God, I could really rail against this game all day. As much as I love Digimon so much. Next episode I might talk about Digimon Try a bit, because that's the new series that's been doing really well. It really just destroys previous Digimon series. It's so good. get this. Yes! We can finally undo that mistake. Well, not undo so much as I made a mistake. Like, oh my god, like, that's like 15 episodes ago now that I made that mistake. I accidentally fed my Digimon the freaking rain plant, which is the worst use of the rain plant. Alright, let's go ahead and check the board. Myotismon to retire. Rumor is that the popular no one at the arena has seen him. His career is at its end. He is too old. Hidden treasure, a cool shopping gear spawn. Alright, I know where that is. Rumor. Alright. Know what that is? Guardian of the Lake. Oh my god, I forgot that's like, again, you have to get information from like 8 different sources to get some of these Digimon, and it's ridiculous. Like, the Guardian of the Lake is, I want to say Seedramon, and I don't think he ever formally joins your town. He might. But basically, you get his knowledge of his existence from that board. And then from there, you get further knowledge of when to, go and get him, or when to go and fish for him from that Tankmon. And you don't get the ability to even catch him until you have the Amazing Rod. And of course, he doesn't even start appearing until after Toy Town. And what does this all get you? Slightly better training gear for the gym. When I say slightly better, I mean it's pretty big margin of betterness. Okay, this fucker should have been here like 100 years ago. I think the game might have glitched, or this is like a certain day requirement. This is actually really weird that he's not here. Because I'm pretty sure our prosperity rating is like way, way big. Like, it's way up there. Unless this is one of the times we have to talk to Digimon to activate the event. The amount of times you have to talk to Digimon to activate an event is kind of insane. Especially since the next time we talk to Digimon, because I'm pretty sure we're at a certain point where prosperity rating is high enough for this to happen. Next time we talk to Digimon, we're going to have to fight yet another Digimon the moment we leave that house. And we don't have the items for it, we do not have the money for it. We're getting more items. Like, this game is very relentless. It does nothing but grind you down. It has grinded down my willpower, for God's sakes, and I love Digimon. I find my eyes glancing at, like, the wallpaper to my desktop because of how little I care about this game anymore. Because it's not terrible, it's just it's so tedious and boring. I don't think I even want Monzimon anymore, because he's like the weakest ultimate ever. He's your first ultimate, but you don't get a player level off of it. So there's no actual improvement to be made from it. No, I need to throw enhanced stuff. I need to throw both of these, the rain plant, both the big berries, the super carrot. I'll throw all my Digishrooms in here just for the hell of it. Because why not? Until we get a baby Digimon, they're kind of useless. Okay, we can move by 10s apparently. I keep forgetting what the cancel button in this game is. It's triangle. Y on my gamepad, but yeah, I think that'll do it for this part. I'm Richard, and I'll see you guys later. Samurai, just rate, comment, subscribe, do stuff, and next time we will be trying to figure out why Seedramon hasn't procced yet. See you then.